Hot and fast spare ribs. This is the full walkthrough. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Fire up that lump charcoal. This stuff was popping like popcorn, man. And we also went ahead and added in some wood chunks as well. I believe this was hickory or apple wood. I got a lot of different laying around. I think this was hickory though. We got a couple of racks of pork spare ribs. And we're gonna be doing these hot and fast tonight. Don't lose your knife like me, but go ahead and start by just trimming away any of the stuff that you don't want, okay? I was kind of going to make these look a little more prettier and to cook a little more even, so I trimmed off the skirt. I'm not throwing this stuff away though. I always love to keep my trimmings. You can do all kinds of stuff with your trimmings. You can make rib tips with them. Some people make sausage, you know what I mean? Like, you can really get down with them, so I prefer not to throw them away. But you'll see me knocking that bone off the top there, and then just kind of getting these the shape that I want them to be. Definitely that right there, we definitely keeping that. Those make for just good old grilled up snacks. So just knocking off the ends, making them look a little more rounded, getting them the shape that I like them. And then you'll see me here struggling with removing the membrane, but eventually I got it. Look at that right there. We're gonna season these bad boys up, man. This seasoning right here is this is like my go-to blend that I use. I guess you would call this the Jonathan barbecue seasoning, but I had 2 racks, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna try to season them with 2 different seasonings. The other seasoning that I use, I don't remember the name of it, but it was good as well. I was really just trying to see like if I even really noticed the difference between the 2 flavor profiles. I definitely did. I like mine more. So, you know, mine was the winner. There you see me just getting full coverage, you know, making sure I get these all the way around, and then I give these a nice little pat down. I don't rub them, I pat them down. I didn't add any binder or anything. Fire was looking good, so I decided to go ahead and close down the door so we can get cooking. Let that thing rip, get it real nice and going, and then from there we ready to put our ribs on the smoker. Again, you'll see me, when you see me put these down, you'll kind of see me just messing with them, trying to give them the shape that I want them to take. So yeah, just trying to make sure they got a good shape, and also that they're not too close so I can let the smoke get in between them and all that good stuff. From there, lower the lid, and it is time to cook. You can see those looking nice and pretty, and we're gonna let these roll like this for about an hour. When it comes to temperature, I like to run these between 275 and 300 degrees. Again, run that for an hour like that. And once I come back out to check them, that's when I'll do a flip. So if I was doing this in my offset smoker, I wouldn't worry about flipping them or anything. But because the fuel source is down below, I always like to flip my hot and fast ribs. So you'll see me flip these here. And we'll give these about 45 minutes to another hour, just depending on how they're looking. And then what we do once that's, you know, once that 45 minutes to an hour has went past, we'll break out some foil here. You'll see me lay down some sizzles. This is Blues Hogs, I want to say Tennessee Red. Yeah, Blues Hogs Tennessee Red. Not too much. I'm more into savory ribs, so you won't see me go too heavy on the sauce here on these, but get that in there like that. Fold that foil back over. The basic formula here is 1 hour smoked, flip them, 1 more hour, wrap them, and then smoke them for 30 more minutes. It's time to have a cold one because the finish line is upon us. I want to say total, this is going to take us about 2 hours, 15 minutes to 2.5 hours, just depending on how big the ribs was and how your heat was and all that good stuff. So you see me take these off. I got these off the smoker. I was a little hungry, so I didn't let them rest as long as I usually rest, but I think I let these rest for at least 15-20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Break out some butcher paper because I didn't want to keep cleaning cutting boards and all that, so I just put 2 sheets of butcher paper down so we can get these ribs out and see how they was looking. Get that all set up like that. All right, from there, go ahead. We're going to pull these bad boys out. Look at that, man. Come on. It was cold as hell outside, too, so you could just see all that steam and all that heat escaping off of them. But yeah, these are, man, these look good for only, you know, 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? So we got these sliced on down. You know, I hit every bone while I was trying to slice them. And then, of course, I had to make them look all pretty and picture perfect. So I wanted to go with a nice little stack. And then you can see that. That's a rib right there, dog. If you love sauce, you could stack them like this and then drizzle the sauce over. But I had to get a bite. Look at that. Bites right through. Good to go. Peace and love.